Sheikah, first of all, good morning, girl. Happy Sunday to every last one of y'all. Every single last one of my bitches that fucks with me and T-Talk. One who can beg you from all the things you seen. Bitch, I'm paying a nasty piece of homage to Keisha Cole's off a Different Me album. That album. Y'all know you gotta show shit up here on YouTube, but they're flagging shit. Girl, I'm gonna have to put this song on repeat with Trust Girl. When Monica outsung her ass on this and on the BET Awards that year. We ain't forget KC. Girl, first of all, like, comment, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Make sure y'all hit that bell notification so y'all can always be in the know of everything, girl. Shout out to the National Negro Leagues, girl. It's the hat. National Negro Leagues, girl. Yes. Girl, did y'all get into Iyanla Van Zant from last night with these 5 siblings? Girl, that's why I'm drinking something strong, child. Promise, but I can be that for anything, everything. See, I fucked it up. And I'll give you everything that I got, and I won't stop till you get it right. I'm sorry, girl. See, this is why I shouldn't play music, because this is my shit. I'll sing all day. Girl. The reason why I'm coming to y'all this shit this morning is because I had to DVR it yesterday, girl. I had a nasty fuck date yesterday. Bitch, don't judge me. I met this little piece of trade down to the liquor store yesterday, and he heard my accent, and he said, "You not from here, are you?" Hell no, I'm from down south. And, he asked me did I smoke and shit, and I said, yeah, but, I gotta clean my system. Y'all know a bitch about to get a job down to the hospital over here. I'm a registered nurse. I'm an RN, bachelor degree. And he was texting me all throughout the day, asked me what I was doing not late last night, but early in the evening. I said not a damn thing. He took me out, fed me good. Then we went to his house, so he fucked me good, girl. I did not get back here till about 2:30 in the morning, girl. That's another reason why I'm drinking this coffee. And why my ass is sitting on the pillow. Because Lord knows, these up north niggas, bitch. How they fuck you in the pornos is real life shit. Anyway, getting back to Iyanla Van Zant. I keep telling y'all my business, but I know y'all not going to say shit. I'm trying to lighten the mood because, girl, this episode of Iyanla Van Zant will probably be the best one of this entire season. My heart broke for all 5 of these young people. It really, really did. And they're young. And they're very close in age. The oldest is 32. Her name is Shalimar. The second oldest and the first boy, his name is William. He was 30. Michael is the next young man, and he's 29. And there's a set of twins. Kadira and Kadeem, and I believe they're 27. I believe they are 27. Whoever watched it last night, y'all, get me together in the comments. I think they were both 27. They're a set of twins. All of them collectively are really, really beautiful. They really are. Even the big one. Really beautiful. Girl, Kadira is a bad bitch, baby. Kadira is a bad bitch. Did y'all catch Mama in the promos when she had on her multicolored jumper and Mama was sitting there, bitch, like this with her hair? I wish I had some hair. With her hair blowing in the wind. And I said, you better, bitch. I sat up in here and queened the fuck out early this morning looking at her. Mama, you could always get a job at Vogue magazine, Maxima magazine, King magazine. Well, no, not Maxima. Considering what you've been through, girl, not Maxima. Not Maxima. You don't need to model for them. Not Maxima. No Playboy either. Not after what you've been through, Mama. But, Mama, you could model. And all of her outfits, bitch, they were everything. The second, but before the ending, Mama came up in there with a pretty pink blazer on and some real sophisticated navy blue pinstripe pants. I said, just God, bitch, you better. Her hair was in a nasty ponytail. Makeup was on fleek. I said, bitch, I queened up for Miss Kadira. I queened up for her, but I also felt the worst for her. I felt really, really bad for all of them, but I felt the worst for her. We're gonna get to that. Michael, well, I gotta do it in order. William, Michael, and the two twins, Kadira and Kadeem, they were put in foster care, while the oldest daughter, Shalimar, Lord, that made me think of my mama. That was one of my mama's favorite perfumes, girl. Um, she was her grandmother took custody of her when she was 4 months old. Basically, her mama, the mother's mother, gave her an option. It was either stay home with your daughter and myself, or you can leave with this man that got you hooked up on drugs. And she chose that man. Girl, I can't wait till next week's episode so I can wear her ass out. Do y'all hear me? And her grandmother raised her, and she talked about how, you know, she had a stable household. She had a stable household. She had a happy childhood. She ate whatever she wanted to, whenever she wanted to, whatever she wanted to go out and do. She was able to do it, while her other four siblings went to 57, bitch. Listen to me. 57 foster homes. And each ones they was in was worse than the other. The last foster home that they was in, them nasty bitches, and I really wish they would disclose names. These nasty bitches made all four of them fuck around with each other. Just to eat. Just to get something to drink. And I remember the middle son, Michael, said that he just stopped eating altogether because he would rather not eat than to have to mess with his brothers and sisters. Could y'all imagine that? And then Michael talked about how they would carry him down into the basement and chain him up and beat the fuck out of him, and or starve him, if not both, if he did not go up into the rooms and mess with his brother and with his two brothers and his sister. Can y'all imagine growing up like that as a child, knowing that you have a choice to either starve to death or fiddle around with your brothers and your sister? Like, I would love to sit down with a pedophile, because I just have a lot of questions. Like, what gratification could you possibly get out of watching children fuck themselves, especially brothers and sisters? I would love to know the fascination behind it. I would love to know the origin behind it. I would love to know exactly what gets y'all off with that. Michael talked about how for a whole month he only lived off of 2 pieces of bread and water. And that was all he would eat for a day. In a whole month, girl. Like, I wanted to cry so bad. And he was really, really affected, girl. He has to deal with narcolepsy because of everything that he had to go through. He would not sleep as a child. He wouldn't sleep because he couldn't sleep. If he would try to sleep, they would mess with him, fuck with him, try to fool la line, fiddle around with him. I felt really, really bad for him. And he kept his anger inside. See, he was a lot like me. When I was younger, I always kept my anger inside. I would not talk to anybody about any fucking thing. I wouldn't. And that's exactly what he does. He shuts down. You know what I mean? And Iyanla saw that. He would cry, but you could tell he didn't want to cry. He would try to suck it up. And in order for him to suck it up, he shuts down and he doesn't talk. Like, I felt really, really bad for Michael. Lord knows I felt bad for Michael. And Michael, I hope you got that narcolepsy thing together, because you fine as a bitch. Now, I hate to have to be laying in bed riding you, bitch. You go from moaning to snoring, because that's what narcolepsy do, girl. You fall asleep at the drop of a hat. I really hope you got some good insurance and they able to give you some narcolepsy medication, because that's really not good. That's really not good. I ain't even trying to make no joke about that. It's really not good. I really hope that young man has the help that he needs to help with his narcolepsy, because he's young. He's 27 years old. He shouldn't have to go through anything like that. It's sad. William, like I said, they chained that boy until he was around there fucking around with them. It was sad. Kadeem, y'all know he cheering. You know, Kadeem's cheering. A fine ass cheering that day. Kadeem, is you verse? Because you know I'm bottom, but if you verse, you know, the family that he wound up with told him at 15 that he was gay, and they knew he was gay, and they sent him away somewhere for them to pray the gay away. And y'all already know what that do. They said they fuck you up even more, fucking around with you, twirling around with you, fool line with you, and every damn thing else. It's like, if y'all nasty assholes know that y'all aren't gonna do anything to these foster kids but abuse them even more, don't do that shit. Like, are there any qualifications that the people have to go through? I mean, do people come there and check on a monthly basis? Do they do random checks? Like, I mean, we have to do something with this foster care system. We really do. Something has to be done with the foster care system, because it's just mind-boggling to me at how these nasty-ass perverts can get in control of these kids under the government. The oldest boy, William, he has a whole lot of guilt behind him, because he hated what he had to do to his brothers and his sister just to eat. He hated that, and he took beatings. He took beatings, and he took being starved just so he did not do it. But he had a breaking point. He was only a child. It's only so long that you're willing to get beat and you know, starved before you said, fine, okay, I'll do it. I'm just so blessed and thankful. I wasn't raised by my real mother. I know my real mother, but it was my mother who just passed. She's really my great aunt. And my dad is my great uncle, of course. You know, but I didn't know no difference. She had me when I was 17 days old. I knew her as my mother. I knew my dad as my dad. I knew my brother as my brother. And she did that just so I did not have to go to the foster care system. And when my mother got me, she told me that I was with a good family, but she wanted me to know who my family was. You know what I'm saying? I wish there were more foster parents that were like my parents. I really do. Like, I'm blessed and thankful, y'all, that I did not have to go through that, because I really could have gone through that. And Miss Shalimar, she's the oldest out of all of them. She was 32. You know, she had a really good family, but to come to find out, she was also molested as a young girl by a male that she trusted. You know, the four of them kind of resented the fact that she had such a seemingly perfect life. And ain't that funny how you think one thing and then you find out that all of y'all have something in common? That's just so crazy. That's something that all of them have in common. Even though she was not beaten, she was physically abused because she was molested. That's a connection that all five of them share. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, y'all. I felt so bad for all five of them. I did. I felt so bad for them, y'all. I felt so bad for them. But girl, I can't wait till next week. Bitch, I'm gonna do a live video with that one, because I'm gonna wear that crackheaded ass mammy the fuck out. I'm gonna wear that frowsy ass bitch out. Lord, I can't wait till next Saturday. Bitch, I'm gonna wear her ass out. I got to. I'm gonna wear that old hoe out. You chose a man and putting white shit up your nose over the kids that you laid down and had, bitch. You already didn't want the first daughter. So why didn't you have enough responsibility for yourself to make sure if he didn't have condoms, bitch, that you had condoms? So you didn't have to bring no more children in the world to be suffered, to be beaten, to be beat. You wait till next week. I'm going to save all of my insults for next week. I'm going to save them all. But girl, drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode of Iyanla Van Zandt. Because girl, my heart broke, girl. It really did. As soon as I woke up this morning, I said, oh shit, bitch, I got to watch Iyanla Van Zandt. Girl, why did I do it? Because I almost got in here and got the crying child. But alright, sheep. Drop down in the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about tonight's episode. Let me know how y'all feel about that crusty, disgusted, decrepit ass, mammy ass. Y'all let me know. Do y'all definitely plan on watching it next week? And like I said, I'm gonna put a reminder up. I'm gonna do a live next Saturday. I'm gonna watch it live right along with y'all. So my tea sippers, even though this is coffee, black, all of my tea sippers, bitch. Make sure y'all log on. And with that sheet, have a good Sunday. Let me know what the good Lord said in the church. Because, girl, with all the backsliding I did last night, girl, I was going to have to lay down at the altar. Face first this morning had I went. So I ain't even going. Besides, my aunt, she go to Hezekiah Walker Church. And y'all know I don't even fuck with that queen like that. But all right, girl, I'm getting the fuck up off of here. And I'm going to talk to you later, girl. Bye.